YouTube, welcome back to another video. Hold on just a second. I forgot my glasses. They're literally sitting right next to me. Today I thought I would upload a video to you guys reflecting on the year 2018, because right now it is officially 2019. The year 2019 has come and now we just get to reflect on this past year, 2018. So let's go ahead and get started. As every single year in January, my church group and we go to Passion. Passion is a massive worship conference in Atlanta, Georgia. At the beginning of every January, we go to Passion. So that's what we did in 2018. And then also in 2018 was my last semester of community college. I graduated with my associate's degree for general transfer, so I was able to transfer that to my new university, so I was able to graduate my community college. And then Winter Jam also took place in January, which was super fun. Also, we got a puppy. If you guys have seen my last vlogs, you have met Henry. He is a 1-year-old golden retriever, a puppy. We got him in January and he is a crazy puppy. So we got him in January and then February came along and then the Super Bowl happened. That was really fun. And we gave Henry his first bath. That was pretty adorable too. And then another thing that we did, I don't know, nothing really happened that much in February. I'm looking at like my playlist. I have playlists on my YouTube channel of vlogs by month, and so I'm looking for the months in 2018, so that's what I'm looking at right now. I talked about YouTube creating their new partnership program. They made some adjustments to partnerships and they got rid of a bunch of channels with monetization. My channel actually got demonetized. I was one of the YouTubers that got demonetized because my channel just wasn't growing as fast as other channels were, and YouTube just didn't want to put forth the money on smaller YouTubers, which is kind of sad and unfair. So I talked about that. And then Henry also had his surgery. He had a major mouth surgery where they extracted like 6 baby teeth because his grown-up teeth were growing in and his baby teeth weren't falling out, so we had to have major surgery for him to have those extracted. March rolled around and I went down to Springfield to visit my best friend Jessa J, and we also started apartment hunting together because we planned on getting an apartment together once I transferred to that university. I visited her for a couple days. We looked at apartments together and we found one, so that was really fun. Sad thing that happened in March was that bridge that collapsed in Florida. It was a passenger bridge, crosswalk bridge for pedestrians, and that bridge ended up collapsing midday on top of a bunch of cars, killing people, which was really sad. And then I just talked about Dylan and dealing with his death and just how it's been really hard having a new puppy around and, you know, missing Dylan because Dylan was my dog. And then having this new dog right now, it's not the same. He's not the same dog. He's not Dylan. He's completely different character-wise, but you know, it's just life, you know. And then I also revealed a secret to you guys in March that I was traveling. I also talked about the flood of 2017 and just like its major impact. Let's go to April. I did Veda. I vlogged every single day in April and I plan to do it again. Just super fun. I hung out with Jessa J because she was home on spring break. And then my grandma came to visit and then we had like a major ice storm. I also revealed to you guys that my dad got a new race car. He got a Swift, and so we started working on the Swift together. And then the Cardinals season started, so that was fun. My dad and I went to the racetrack and we tested out the new race car that he got. Daria and I went on a trip to Branson, Missouri for a short little Christian conference. And then my friend Molly moved out of her parents' house and she ended up moving into a house with her boyfriend, so that was a pretty big move. And then the big story that hit world news was Toys R Us was closing its doors. So my friend Daria and I went back to the Toys R Us in our hometown, and we just decided to like play with every single toy in the store. In April, you know, I kind of started having a few rough days, and I ended up doing a lot of short vlogs towards the middle of September. And then Daria and I went to a state fair as well in April. I also got like a major ankle injury where my ankle was so swollen, it was so painful, I couldn't walk on it for days. And then I just did a couple vlogs revealing that some big changes were coming up, and that I was still dealing with my ankle injury, and where I would go for a whole day without eating food just because I was so busy, and you know, stuff like that. So April was pretty crazy. Roll around to May. I finished up my last semester in community college, and then we started shopping for my apartment. We flew my dad's drone for the first time, which was really cool. We had our last day of college. I ended up getting a new iPhone because we changed carriers, and I got a new iPhone. That phone didn't last at all. And then I traveled to Romania. I traveled back to my home country to be with my birth family, and I actually vlogged every single day that trip, which was super fun. I rewatch those videos all the time, and I was actually like really happy that I did that because now I can go back on YouTube and look at it. June rolled around, and we're basically just, I didn't vlog that much in June. I Skyped with Jessa J because Jessa J went to China to be with her boyfriend for a month, so we FaceTimed and talked about it a lot. And then I also deleted my Instagram account. That was news. I deleted my Instagram account for whatever reason, I'm not really sure. I played with slime for the first time in June. And then my friend Daria and I, we broke onto a private property to explore some abandoned property that was near her house. So that was something we did. July was a big month for me. I started packing to move out of my parents' house for the very first time and to move into my own apartment. So I have a couple packing vlogs in there. The 4th of July came, and my church did a big fireworks display that they do every single year. I vlogged that. We did major packing vlogs, and then we had the big move. That was super fun, and just getting used to my new apartment and unboxing everything and getting situated. I also had a lot of dental work done in July. That was extremely painful, but I'm all set now. My teeth are perfect. Well, not perfect, but perfect as they can be. I also bought Henry his very first little outdoor pool, so he loves it to death. August, school started. I had more dental work done. Jessa J came home. She actually traveled in her van all summer long, and she was gone for, I think, 2.5 months. She was gone. She was traveling the country in her van, going to California, going to Utah, going to Colorado. Really cool. But she ended up coming home in August, which is super exciting because I went like months without seeing her. And then we decided to open up a P.O. box, Jess and I, because we are both YouTubers, and we got a P.O. box together. My third roommate joined us in our apartment, which was super fun. School officially started, and I went to a concert with my mom. Let's go to September. There were a lot of cars broken into on our college campus, so that was kind of a news hitter. I traveled back to St. Louis for Labor Day weekend, and then I did a what I eat in a day college video. And in September, I got my first ever tattoo. I got this semicolon tattoo, so that was a big surprise to my family. Now, if you guys are following me right now, currently, I am suffering from clinical depression. It all kind of started in September. So September of this year, or I guess September of last year, everything kind of just came down, I started suffering with depression and just having not very good thoughts, struggling with myself and my body image, and just struggling with life in general. I posted only 3 videos in October. I turned 23 years old. I went to a big outdoor Halloween fair that was in our college town. That was fun. It was something to get me out of the apartment and just to get out. I talked about, you know, whether or not I'm depressed and what I'm going through. So that was kind of what was going on. November rolled around. I got my first letter from my P.O. box. That was super fun. Daria came and visited me on campus, and she actually toured campus as well, which was super fun. I filmed a 50 facts about me video, and then I traveled home to St. Louis for Thanksgiving. And at the end of November, I was hospitalized for my depression and just not having very good thoughts, and I just wasn't safe in my own hands anymore, so I was hospitalized towards the end of November. And then December rolled around, and I was still hospitalized all the way through mid-December, and I wasn't discharged until December 15th, so I was in the hospital for almost 3 weeks. So I was discharged from the hospital, and then I decided to open up on my YouTube channel about me suffering from clinical depression and what I'm doing to take action in recovering. So that's kind of what's been going on. I've talked to you guys on my channel about how I'm dealing with the holidays and depression, and just how I'm managing to get through the day, and just being open with you guys. I was open. I told you guys my whole story about my depression and how it kind of surfaced, and that video is doing actually really well, and you guys are asking really good questions. And then I ended my video with a Christmas haul. So that's what I usually do at the end of every year. 2018 was a pretty big year for me. It was an extremely big change in my life. I moved out of my parents' house. I started a new university. I moved 3 hours away from home. I got a new job, which took me 3 months to get. I'm trying to get involved in school, and so 2018 was a very big year for me. And I'm excited for the year 2019 and what it has to come. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. You can give it a big thumbs up, comment down below, and subscribe. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.